coached by Steve Geiger and Steve Larson, Ike Larson and Tom McElberg. And now, let's get started with some Crimson hockey. Here are the starting lineups for tonight's game. First for the visiting Bengals. Starting in goal, the sophomore, number 33, Haley Hansen. At defense, the junior, number 21, Caitlin Ron. At the other defense, the sophomore, number 36, Macy Jansen. At wing, the senior, number 4, Peyton Parent. At the other wing, the senior, number 25, Brielle Fussy. And finally, at center, the sophomore, number 5, Shelby Sandberg. And let's hear it for the rest of the visiting Blaine Bengals. And now, let's shake the ice with the starting lineups for your Maple Grove Crimson. Starting in goal, the senior, number 32, Brooke Casibo. At left defense, the senior, number 6, Courtney Leising. At right defense, the senior, number 22, Bridget Getch. At left wing, the freshman, number 8, Bella Shipley. At the other wing, the sophomore, number 10, Stella Retro. And finally at center, the senior, number 17, Tristana Tater. And let's hear it for the rest of your Maple Grove Crimson. And now fans, we ask that you please rise. Gentlemen, remove your caps as we face the flag and honor our country with the playing of the national anthem.
Hey, pleasant good evening to you from the Premier Bank Rink, Maple Grove Community Center. High school girls hockey for you tonight. The number 7 ranked Maple Grove Crimson with a record of 8-2 coming into tonight. Will take on the Blaine Bengals with a record of 6-4. These teams played each other in the first game of the season at Fogarty Arena, January 15th. Blaine, the winner, 1-0. The other loss for Maple Grove, a 7-0 setback against Andover. They've won 5 straight games since then. Blaine on a bit of a bender here. They have lost 3 of their last 4. Their only win coming against Champlain Park Coon Rapids in that 4-game span on the 13th of this month. In goal for Maple Grove, senior Brooke Casibo to our left. She's played all but one period this season, 172 saves, 186 shots. That's 14 goals against. Goals against average is 1.48, 92.5 save percentage, and 2 shutouts. On defense, Caitlin Leising and Bridget Getch. Forwards, Bella Shipley and Stella Retrum, and Tristana Tater starts at center. For Blaine in goal to our right, Haley Hansen, sophomore. She's gone the whole way for Blaine this year, 6-4, 20 goals on 330 shots, 1.98 goals against average, 93.9 save percentage, and 2 shutouts, including 1 against Maple Grove. On defense, Macy Jansen and Caitlin Ron. The wings, Peyton Parent and Brielle Fussy, and the center is Shelby Sandberg. We are ready to get underway. Glad to have you along here from Maple Grove tonight. The puck is down, and we are underway. Ron, the faceoff, plays up the far side to Parent, and it's knocked right back into the Blaine zone where Ron will reclaim it. Now cleared up the near wing for Blaine. That's Fussy playing it ahead, and here come the Bengals over the line. Sandberg takes it to the corner, centers, and Casibo reaching, but it went wide to the left of the goal. And Tater for Maple Grove plays it down with a high stick. She can't touch it, and when Blaine plays it, that removes the high stick. Now it comes to the near side, and here's Tater. Stella Retram on the left, a sophomore. Tater hits the line. Retram is open, takes the shot, and a save made there by Haley Hansen. And the Blaine goal went post to post, and the sophomore comes up with a sharp save only 41 seconds into the game. Tristana Tater has led Maple Grove in goal scoring for most of the year until recently. Lauren Stensley has been on fire over the last few games. Here comes in front, and Stensley had a swipe at it. Follow-up shot and an open side for Courtney Leising, and then she fell. She was unable to get the shot away. Now the puck in the corner, and Leising will chase it behind the Blaine goal. Drops it over to the wing boards, and it's played down by Emily Oakland, number 18. And now up the slot it comes. Here's a shot right on and a save made from Courtney Leising, who had two great chances on that shift. The first one never got a shot away, and the second Hansen caught right in the logo, and will get a face-off to her right. 15:56 remaining in the opening period. But again, Maple Grove starting smartly here. They try to bring it in front. Here's a shot, and that is chopped wide by Sam Stelgis. Good opportunity again for Maple Grove. Here is the puck to Jenna Tim, and she drives a shot right into the high forechecker Grace Bouch for Blaine, and it comes back into the Maple Grove zone. Here's Stelgis shooting it in, heads for the bench as Maple Grove gets a change. Hansen cuts it off behind the goal, and now the Bengals will work out. Tess Enlow, number 28, feeds the middle, and here's Sandberg. Pass to the left side, Fussy over the line, back to Sandberg, and goes off to the board. Check that parent, number 4. Now behind the net, players from both teams go in after it, and falling there to your Rice, 14. Now to the near side it comes, and Annika Johnson will play it ahead for Maple Grove, and it comes out to center ice, picked up there by Sandberg and back in over the line, but ridden off. Johnson fans on it. Here's a drive that goes just wide of the goal by Fussy. Good first chance for Blaine here. As we're seeing it at both ends of the ice, 14 minutes, 47 seconds to play in the opening period. No score here on the Youth Hockey Hub tonight as the puck is played around the near side of the Bengals. Will feed the left point. Here's a shot that doesn't get through from Caitlin Ron. And now Maple Grove's Rice will play it down the near wing. Rice over the line, try to play it through the defender's skates, but they had backup there, and the Bengals will pick it up and carry the puck to center ice. Played into the zone by Macy Jansen, number 36. Goes around behind the net. Jansen is she is the scoring leader for Blaine with 7 points on this season. Comes to the near side, and here's Ron over the line. Now played back behind the goal where Tim has it for Maple Grove. Out the left side she comes. Got past 3 blue shirts, and they come in 3-on-2, but the pass a little too far to the left, and Tater has to hustle to the corner for it. Now it comes through the slot to the near side boards, and picking it up there, Caitlin Leising tries to go behind the net, comes out the far side. And now we'll poke it back to the left point for Tim. Bouncing puck in front, skitters past Hansen to the near side boards. And holding it in there is Retram. Tried to feed the puck over to the freshman Bella Shipley, and it comes out to center. Shot into the Maple Grove zone, and a stick save by Casibo off to the far boards. Now it's played ahead by Tim. Retram, pass a little bit too far for Bella Shipley, and it runs back into the Blaine zone. It's an icing call. We played 3 minutes and 40 seconds of the opening period. We mentioned Blaine, leading scorer with 7 points. Their season high for goals is 5. They've done it once. But Blaine is in a spot where they've scored only 2 goals in their last 4 games, so they're trying to figure things out offensively here as the season hits its midway point. Now played into the Maple Grove zone to the right, and down the wing they come. This is Stelgis over the line, cuts to the slot. Stelgis works in, takes a shot, save Hansen, rebound is cleared, and it comes back into the Maple Grove zone. Going back for it there is Oakland. On the turn, put it right on the tape and nearly had it picked off by Peyton Parent. And now again, Maple Grove having trouble getting out of the zone. Finally, Stelgis will carry it. Near side, Stensley over the line. Stensley, the leading goal scorer for Maple Grove with 11 so far. Comes around the far side, still has it in the slot, shoots, it comes off Hansen, and bounces over the top of the cage behind the net. Stelgis working, trying to get the puck to her forehand. It's in skates in front of the Blaine goal, and the Bengals get it. Comes to the near side, and Maple Grove has come out storming here in the early going, but just unable to find a way home at this point. 12:19 to go in the first. We're still scoreless. And over the line, they come in again. And a shot and a save made by Hansen against Lauren Stensley. And we'll get a face-off in the Blaine zone. Shots on goal are 7-1 for Maple Grove at this point. We have played 4 minutes and 49 seconds of the opening period. And it's like the ice is tilted here in the early going. Maple Grove with a strong start. Now played beside the goal for Taylor Holm. Rice comes in. Looks to center at the back of the net. Holm comes around, and the goaltender Hansen beat her to the left post. And we'll get another stoppage. Haley Hansen, 8 saves already in the opening 5 minutes of this game. Rice tries to maneuver in front, can't get there. It's still in skates in the circle. Now it comes to the right point, and Tim holds it in. Off-balance shot goes wide, hits the back of the cage. Rice picks it up for Maple Grove. Comes out the far side, leaves a drop at the left point, played back down by Jenna Brandt to the half wall. Brandt comes in to help out. And it's loose in the corner now. Coming in is Ella Olsen. And now Blaine able to play the puck out. They get it to center ice and finally chop it forward, but it's going to be played right back into the zone by Taylor Holm. Loose at neutral now and controlled by Cameron Singh, 27. Playing it in for Blaine, and the Bengals will get a change, and right back at it comes Maple Grove. 11:10 left in the first period. It's Tim hitting the line, takes the shot. Glove catch by the left-handed goaltender, Haley Hansen, and we'll get a face-off. And, of course, if you haven't seen that, it can take some adjusting, I guess you could say, for a shooter to have the glove on the opposite side of the goaltender. But Hansen left-handed. And a quick glove from the looks of things. The puck comes out to center. And that's going to go over the glass and out of play as freshman Bella Shipley unable to get to it. Shipley scored her first goal on the varsity against Anoka Spring Lake Park at Fogarty a couple weeks ago, and now has 2 goals to her credit. Play behind the net. Shot from a sharp angle. Hansen saves, rebound, the goaltender down, and the Bengals pick it up. They clear up the middle, and can they carry it out to the near side? Yes. Flipped into the zone there, and Maple Grove will go behind the net with it and break out up the boards. Here's Rettrum feeding the middle, and that's intercepted. Stepping into the lane there was Fussy, but carrying on for Maple Grove is Tater. Fed the circle, and that was blocked. Here comes Blaine back. And down the wing they come. Sandberg left it. This is Fussy. And Fussy in turn lost out to Caitlin Leising, who goes behind the goal. 10:15 to play in the opening period. Behind the net. And now up the near side. And unable to control it cleanly was Shipley. Blaine tries to come in front. Shipley atones. And then we got a whistle. We're going to have our first penalty of the game. A slash coming up at the 6:56 mark of the opening period. And it's going to go against Blaine. And stepping into the penalty box for Blaine is Peyton Parent. 4th minor penalty of the season on Parent. 6:56 for slashing. Maple Grove's power play has been one of the few things that hasn't gone according to plan for them so far. They're 3 for 31 this season. That's 9.7%. Blaine on the penalty kill has been very good, 26 of 29. That's 86.7%, and they clear all the way down the ice to start the power play. And going back for it is Getch in the left corner. We'll see if Maple Grove can make something happen on their first power play of the night. Here's Tater up the near wing. It got past her, and they're going to have an icing call to deal with here at the start of it. 1:40 to go in the power play, 9:43 left in the first, and we are scoreless. Rematch of the opening night here for Blaine and Maple Grove. 2 shutouts for Hansen this year, one against Maple Grove, the other against Robbinsdale Armstrong Cooper. Now here comes Maple Grove down the wing. Stensley hits the line. Back behind the net. Stensley had Stelgis in the slot. Now here's Tim. And the near side goes to the high slot. Getch fires. Save Hansen. Rebound in front for Stensley. And the goaltender quickly makes the stop there with a blocker pad. Now here's Tim in the high slot. Works to the left. Off balance shot is deflected wide. And it goes into the near corner where it's picked up by Stensley. Stensley tries to come to the left edge. It comes right on and it's left out in the slot. And now picked up and cleared across by Andre for Blaine. Now a shot deflected wide as they had Rettrum set in front of the net for a deflection. 50 seconds in the power play. Fed over to Tater. And now they'll come out of the corner. Here's a shot. Hit the post on the right side. And that was Stensley. Now it's cleared past Tim and out to center. It doesn't look like a power play that's having trouble. This has been a good power play for Maple Grove. They just haven't found a way home yet. And here's Tater angling over the line. Plays it past the defender. It closes to the circle and then tried to center it across. And Stelgis was unable to get to it. Or Stensley, rather. Now Tater with 19 in the power play. Tater to the circle, cuts to the slot, fires, and it's right on. A save made by Haley Hansen. And we'll get a face-off. With 14 seconds of power play remaining, shots are 12-1 for Maple Grove here in the early going. In a scoreless contest, we just passed the halfway mark of the first period. Now it's fed to the wall. 8 seconds in the power play. Now Oakland feeds it over to the right side. Picking it up, Caitlin Lysing threw it across, and it skitters through to the far side as Blaine has killed it off. And they now come to full strength. They still can't clear their zone, though. And it's played towards the line by Sandberg. He can't get out. Now it comes in. A shot is saved by the goaltender on Rice. Hansen has been sharp. Here as Rettrum comes out of the corner, throws it across, and a chance for Shipley. And now off to the far corner it goes. It's all Maple Grove at the moment. And now the Bengals are able to break out to center, and over the line they come. It's played in by Parent, and it goes back behind the net, picked up there by Caitlin Lysing for Maple Grove, and off the wall it comes. And a rink-wide pass to the near side is going to be picked up by Stensley. And over the line, Lauren Stensley into the circle. Put it up the slot for Rice, a shot, and a save made with a pad by Hansen. And the puck is cleared back into the Maple Grove zone. 7:09 to go in the first period. And Oakland will round the net for the Crimson. Stelgis shoots it in from center, bouncing puck. Comes to the left edge, and now it's going to be cleared away to the near side. And here's Hendrickson for Blaine. Over the line, that's 17, Andre. Maddie Andre lost possession, and now here come the Crimson. This is Annika Johnson to the right side. Stensley cuts into the circle, takes a shot, and missed the net. Came through to the far side. Stelgis is after it. They're right back out after a power play shift. Here's a chance in front, and Stensley spins it wide to the left. 6:25 to go in the period. And Maple Grove buzzing again. It's played over to the left point, and this is Getch. That shot didn't get through. Banks behind the net and runs to the corner finally and up the wall, and it's cleared all the way down the ice by Singh, and that is going to be icing on Blaine. Shots on goal are 14-1 for Maple Grove with 6:07 to go in the first period, and only some sharp goaltending by Haley Hansen has kept this game scoreless. Tater on the face-off against Sandberg. And Blaine comes out with the puck. Bouncing puck to center ice is picked up and shot back in by Getch. And now to the left side, Rettrum goes after it. Tater plays it around behind the net. It's going to get to the far side. Peyton Parent after it for Blaine. And it's tipped back to the point, held down. And again, Blaine unable to get out of the zone. Rettrum feeds the corner. And now the puck bouncing in the corner. Fussy after it for Blaine. The puck comes to the right point. Getch threw it in the slot and now comes over to the high slot area. There's a pass right on the tape and a chance for Shipley that's blocked wide. 5:20 to go. Here's Tater taking a shot. That hit the outside of the goal and goes wide. Now off to the corner boards. It's played ahead by Parent, and we'll see if Blaine can counterpunch here. It comes to center. Blaine is finishing a change, though, and here comes Bella Shipley over the line. Shipley Tried the screen, carrying on as Retrum takes the shot, and that's deflected in front of the goal. And now Blaine breaks out 2-on-2 with a trailer. And over the line they come, and a nice defensive play there by Brandt to break that up. Puck comes back to the Blaine line, and they'll have to come back for it. Maya Anderson will bank it off the boards and rings the wall to the near side. And it's controlled there by Caitlin Ron. Tries to thread a pass through the middle and does. And over the line, there's Singh, lost her edge and fell. And it's picked up by Tim. 4.5 minutes to play in the opening period as Tim hits the line, feeds the left. Here's a shot, saved by Hansen as the puck came to Tim. Now Rice behind the net. Leaves it behind the goal. And they'll battle for it there. Here's Oakland shooting. That's off the defense to the corner boards. Picked up along the near wall by Blaine. It's going to run to the high slot. Picked up there by Fussy. And now here comes Blaine back. They're going to be offside as Caitlin Ron was a little bit too enthusiastic there. Came over the line. Could not drag the skate. And with 4:06 to go in the first, we'll have a face-off at neutral ice. Maple Grove just looks a step faster as they play this out here. They look like they've got a little extra jump in their step. They're moving their feet, and they're moving well with and without the puck. And Blaine back on their heels a little bit as Sandberg comes over the line. Puts on the brakes in the corner. Sandberg feeds the near circle to Fussy. Now drop to the left point. Here's a shot. Casibo saves. Puck loose in front. Where is it? They whack away at it, and it's under Casibo finally as Sandberg got a second poke at it and put it into the goaltender's pads, and we'll get a stoppage in the Maple Grove zone, so perhaps Blaine heard me a little bit there, and they just put a good sequence together. They get 2 more shots on goal. Face off to the right of Casibo, and it's played down for Caitlin Leising behind the goal. Around the far side, it'll run out to center, and after it there is Enlow for Blaine. Enlow to the near side for Fussy. Gabrielle Fussy, 5 goals on the season. Now a pass to the left, and circling for it there is Sandberg. Plays it in rink wide, and there's no one there to receive it, but they're changing, so it doesn't matter as Oakland feeds the far wall. It's going to be picked up there by Andre for Blaine, and we get a whistle, and we're going to get an offside with 3:05 left. Face-off coming up at neutral ice. Blaine's next matchups are at Anoka, Spring Lake Park on Tuesday next, then at home against Armstrong Cooper, and then at Andover. And Andover's beaten everybody so far. And here comes Maple Grove back. Shipley over the line, falls. And the Bengals will play around to the far side in their zone. We get a whistle. And Tater has dropped the stick and evidently dislodged the net at the same time. Face-off being signaled for outside the blue line. We're down to 2:45 left in the opening period. Bengals control. Make wide pass to the near side. That's going to be picked off at center ice by Getch and played into the zone, and it comes right back out. Singh down the far side. Hits the line and feeds Grace Bouch. Can't get up the slot. And here's Tater coming back down the far side. Tristana Tater with a full head of steam and a nice sweep check there by Bouch. Knocked the puck to the boards. Tater wins the battle, though, and feeds it back to the near side. Getch high in the slot. One time by Tater. Goes wide off the traffic and comes to the near boards with 2:15 left in the opening period. The puck runs towards the blue line, out to center, and it's picked up by Shipley. Over to the left side it goes, Annika Johnson, and now they'll play it right back into the Blaine zone where the puck has been for most of this first period. 2 minutes to go in the opening session. Played off to the near boards. Macy Jansen goes after it and feeds it back behind the wall, and now gets it back on the left. Pass to center ice, and that doesn't connect. And circling with it there in the center circle is Taylor Holm, and over the line. Holm could not play it past the defender on that side. It was played back in as Fussy had the angle on it, but could not get the puck out of the zone. Now comes to the far boards, and it's picked up by Parent and relayed into the Maple Grove zone. Just over 90 seconds left now in the first period. Pass up the middle is going to be held in the high slot, but, well, will it? No, it will not. It comes to Tia Rice, and here comes Maple Grove back. Rice with Stell just breaking. Rice cuts to the slot and then put it behind Stell. Check that, Ella Olsen. was breaking for the net. Now Olsen takes a shot, saved by Hansen, and it runs up the slot. It's going to come to Tim. One-time shot. That's wide of the net, and the rebound is cleared behind by Ozendorf. Cleared over to the far boards, and now holding it in, Taylor Holm. And it comes back out and back in, offside. Face off with 59.7 seconds left in the opening period. And Blaine for a way to get out of the zone, and they'll close in. Here's a chance in front for Stelgis, and what a stop by Haley Hansen. You would. The old phrase goes, you could stop the common cold, but boy, that's some goaltending we're seeing from the Blaine sophomore here in the first period. Now it's picked up by Stensley on the far boards. Stensley cuts in front, shoots. Hansen out to challenge, makes the save. And the puck comes out to Caitlin Leising. Loose behind the Blaine goal. It's centered and it's deflected. It's going to come between the point players and out to center. And now here comes Blaine back with 34 seconds to go in the period. Singh plays it around behind the goal. And now the Crimson come out. Lauren Stensley. 20 seconds to go in the period. Stensley comes to the right, got by one, shoots, and Hansen kind of teased her a little bit. Gave the 5-0 and then took it away, and that's where the shot went. We have a penalty coming. And I think it's going to go against Maple Grove. It's a holding penalty with 7.7 seconds to go in the period. So time of the penalty is 16 minutes and 52 seconds. And heading to the penalty box is Lauren Stensley for Maple Grove. Blaine's power play has also struggled a little bit. They are 3 for 30 so far, 10%, but Maple Grove's penalty kill has been outstanding. 26 of 27 they've killed off, 96% on the season. And from the face-off, they can't control it, and Macy Jansen has to come back out to center, and they play it back in, and that's where the first period will come to an end. And our score is 0-0 after one, but the shots on goal in the first period, Maple Grove 17, Blaine had 3. But Blaine will be on a power play for 1:53 as the second period gets underway. 0-0 after one here from Premier Bank Rink at the Maple Grove Community Center here on the Youth Hockey Hub. Back in Maple Grove, ready for the start of the second period. Jeff Pappas, my name of the call, as Maple Grove and Blaine are scoreless after one period, not for lack of effort on the part of the Bengals, who put 17 shots on sophomore goaltender Haley Hansen for Blaine, and the Bengals netminder stopped them all. Blaine will be on a power play for 1:53 as the second period starts. That's the time remaining on the holding penalty on Lauren Stensley, taken at 16:32 of period number one. Teams change ends and attack towards their benches in the second period. Blaine will work left to right as we call the second period for you, as we figure out a way to handle, first off, Maple Grove's forecheck. They've had an awful lot of trouble getting out of the zone, and they have been relying on their goaltender, which, given her level of skill expressed in the first period, it might be the worst thing in the world, but I'm sure they'd like to play the game more up ice than they presently are, and it's played into the Maple Grove zone. And again, this power play is this penalty kill unit has only been scored on once all season. And Maple Grove trying to snap a tie here. Here's a shot, Casibo with the save. Puck comes around to the near side boards. It's banked off the wall to the near side for Ron. Can't control it. And now Ron is in a foot race. And then she lets Macy Jansen come over. And now Jansen will bring it back for Blaine over the line. Jansen to the circle, goes behind the net. And comes out the far side, will bank it off the wall to the left point. Now one shot to the near circle, and here's a drive off balance from Parent. And it went off the traffic and down the ice. Actually, they're saying now that it got onto Casibo, who made the save. Now played back into the Maple Grove zone. It was tipped, so no icing, and going back for it is Getch behind the net with Peyton Parent, and now Parent comes out with it, feeds the circle on the far side, and they work the power play. 52 seconds to go. They'll bank it off the boards, and not much happening there. It's taking a shot up the middle now is Taylor Holm on a breakaway going in. Holm shoots, and a save by Hansen. Holm still in control, falls along the boards, and lets Tater come through with it. Tristana Tater skated off, but still working for the puck in the left corner now. Blaine will pick it up, and Tater will kick it skate to stick and carry it back out to center to rag the puck a little bit here. Now Tater, and that's poke checked away. Tim will carry on for Maple Grove, leaves it, and it's played ahead by Caitlin Leising down the wing. Rettrum, talented sophomore, over the wing, plays it back, and Maple Grove will work it around Tim. With 5 seconds in the penalty, Rettrum will carry over the Blaine line. Ray got by one. Rettrum shoots and missed the net well to the goaltender's left. And now Maple Grove is back at full strength. And Blaine will carry the puck to center. Over the line. And losing it there, Megan Beebe, number 24, now played back to the right corner. Outlet pass there stolen by Andre for Blaine. And they'll play it back to the corner where it's picked up now by Caitlin Leising. 2:15 gone in the second period. Still scoreless here as over the line comes Stelgis. And now Tater fires a shot. Save made. And it comes off to the near boards. And Hansen again with the answer as it's loose in against the wall. And comes to Tim at the left point. A shot. Bouncing puck. Comes right onto the goaltender. And Hansen gets a glove on it and makes the save. 2:37 gone in the second period. We're still scoreless. The shots are 20-4. For Maple Grove. Blaine had one shot on goal in his power play. Stelgis on for the face-off for Maple Grove. Played back to the corner. Enlow back there. Lost possession as Stensley tried to come in front. Now back to the right point, and Getch will play it around to the near side boards. And now it's cleared. It's deflected along the way by Stensley. So there's no icing. 3 minutes gone in the second period. Now Fussy feeds it to the left point, and Blaine trying to find space for a shot. It's picked off there by Oakland. And now controlled by Blaine and Fussy. Trying to work the puck towards the net. A centering pass. Not waiting for it there was Parent. Not ready for it, I should say. And now here comes Maple Grove down the far wing. And they will play it on into the zone. Stensley will go to the left of the goal. Come around the right side. Players from both teams in there for it. Now it's tipped over for Parent along the wall. And picked off by Johnson on the wing boards. Could not get a shot through. Now it's picked up, and here's a drive and a glove catch off Stensley by Haley Hansen, and we'll get a face-off in the Blaine zone. And Tia Rice will come on and face off against Grace Powich as the 14s will do battle in the center circle. Now played back behind the Blaine goal from the face-off, and this is Jansen. She is knocked off the puck by two white shirts. Rice behind the goal. Sharp angle shot hits the defense on that side. Now banked towards the wall, and Oakland can't hold it in. Maple Grove has to clear the zone. Pass to the left is played in by Holm. Back for it in the left corner is Fussy. Now Maple Grove looking for space. A shot by Rice and a save by Hansen. And now Blaine breaks out 3-on-2 if they hurry. Defense is struggling to get back, and they finally do. Closing in, and a chance. They score! Blaine is on top as Maddie Andre on a 3-on-2 scores to put Blaine ahead 1-0 on their fifth shot on goal. That comes at 4 minutes and 28 seconds of the period, with the shots on goal 22-5 against them. Blaine has scored first. Maddie Andre, goal number 3, and the Bengals are on top. Now from the face-off, Maple Grove Shipley maneuvering, trying to get out of the zone. It's along the half wall. Fussy will play it down deep. Parent centers. Tater picks it off. Let's get the announcement of the goal here. Unassisted goal for Andre. Now back comes Maple Grove. And a pass to the left wing and picked up there by Fussy, who plays it in. There to pick it off, though, Caitlin Leising, and it goes behind the Maple Grove goal. 5 minutes gone in the second period, and Blaine ahead 1-0. And they'll come out of the corner, the Bengals will. And looking to center it there was Sandberg. Couldn't get it through, loose to the right corner. Leising plays it ahead. Shipley lost it on the half wall. And now it does come out, and here's Tater down the wing, having trouble there with a Blaine defender. And now it's banked off the wall to center ice, and it's going to be shot back in by Getch, and that ran right up the equipment of our opposite number, Nowicki. Now Rettrum tries to dig it out, and getting there first is Jansen for the Bengals. Tries to go the short way up the near boards, and finally chops it past Getch and out to center. And Maple Grove will regroup. Tim down the far wing will carry it into the zone. And then it's lost in the circle. Bengals will pick it up, and they can't clear it forward as Stensley in on the forecheck there, knocked the puck to the wall. They come off the wall, and Stensley comes to the slot. And now Tim leaves a drop for Johnson, back over to the far side for Stensley. Now Tim tries to feed it through. All four of the 5 Maple Grove players on the ice are high at that point, and they had a pass down low. There was no one there literally to receive it. Now it's played all the way down the ice and deflected, so no icing. And Maple Grove comes back. Courtney Leising rounds the net with a full head of steam and plays it to center. That's intercepted. Now knocked back into the zone, and Jansen comes after it as she is hotly pursued by Courtney Leising. Feeds it around on the boards to the near side, and the Bengals pick it up. They play it ahead, and it's Singh over the line, plays it towards the slot, and Johnson will feed it behind the net for Maple Grove. Stelgis digs it out. 10:08 to go, and now it comes loose in front, and Stelgis has a coming together there with the Blaine forechecker on the near side, Maddie Andre, and it's cleared to the boards and out to center. Andre with the only goal of this game, of course. Now rink-wided back in, delayed offside taken off the board. 7 minutes gone in the second period, 1-0 Blaine. As Tim comes over the line, winds up, fakes the shot, drops it up the slot, and a shot goes off the defense from Courtney Leising all the way to the boards. On the far side now another chance in front, and a save made by Hansen. And it's played behind the goal now to Macy Jansen for the Bengals, and they try the far side. And stepping back there is Fussy. Maple Grove is changing. Fussy to the near side. Parent at center for Blaine. Parent will play it in. And now off the end boards Good play by Tim there. Good use of the body to win that puck. Off to the far boards, and it's played out to center by Stensley. Loose to the center circle and controlled by Sandberg. Left it there. Comes to the near side. And the Bengals working the puck around. A pass forward for Singh. And over the line they come. Singh takes the shot. That's deflected over the top by Oakland behind the net. And now it's picked up by the Crimson. And they come out as we approach the halfway point of regulation time in a few seconds. Lauren Stensley hits the line, and it's offside. Fed the puck to Rice, but Olsen was in too early on the left. With 8:41 to go in the second period, Blaine 1, Maple Grove 0. Blaine has not had a shot on goal since their goal. They counterpunched once, and they have made it stick so far. Nowicki. Now tries a drop pass back in her zone, and that's got them in a little bit of trouble as Shipley was in aggressively. Now Tater trying to help out, and now here comes Blaine back. Beebe down the far side, and Beebe will play it in deep. And then Beebe is run into the boards hard, and referee's not interested as Maple Grove comes out. 8:10 to go in the period. Here's Tater down the wing. Tristana Tater going in backhand, switches to the forehand, and another stop by Hansen, who has been real good for this Blaine team in goal. I don't want to belabor the point, but there's really no other way to say it. Here's Tater over the line. Tater to the circle. Still in control. Tater watched by Jansen. Now gets it back on a return pass behind the net. Comes to the near side. 7:40 to go in the second period. And now at the left point, Oakland holds it in. Comes to the near wall. The Bengals trying to free it up and get the zone cleared. And it runs to the slot area, and it is finally cleared. It's going to come all the way back into the Maple Grove zone to the left, and that will be icing on Blaine with 7:27 left in the second period. And another stop for Hansen, this one on Tristana Tater. And we'll get a face-off in the Blaine zone. Face-off win for the Crimson. Caitlin Leising clears behind the net. Banked off the boards to the near side, picked up by Parent as there wasn't quite enough on that pass to get it to the point. And now here comes Blaine back. This is Sandberg over the line. Toe drag to the circle, and then it ran off her stick before she could shoot, and Tim was there to take it away. And now Maple Grove back. They come in over the line. Stensley, and a save made by Hansen. The puck ran right past the right post. They come out of the corner again. Leising shoots, saved by Hansen off to the near wall. Now cleared up the slot, and it's finally claimed by Jansen for Blaine. Plays it around on the near side looking for Parent. And it's cleared out to center. It appears though Blaine is already shortening its bench, which is interesting. That line has been out there quite a bit here in the second half. It's picked up by Fussy and cleared to the point but not out. And now cleared down to the corner as Ron goes after it. Watch there by Taylor Holm. Puck runs to the right point, and here's a shot. Courtney Leising with a chance in front. Caitlin. And seeing it late, Hansen made the save and then put the glove on it as it came off the pad. And a faceoff with 6:16 left in period number 2. Maple Grove has 9 more shots in this period. They're in 26 in all. And now it's picked up by Blaine, and here comes Andre. Feeding it ahead to center. Singh over the line. Singh goes to the corner. His stick was tied up, though. Manages to play it behind the net, and it's loose there. Controlled finally by Andre, who has the only goal of the game, and it's cleared all the way back into the Blaine zone. They're going to have to come back for it. Enlow rings the boards to the far side. Olsen gets it for Maple Grove. Tried to go back down the wall and lost out. The Bengals in control, cleared around on the near side looking for Cameron Singh along the wall. And now it's tipped out to center. And Maple Grove will go back in the zone. Getch will wheel in the circle, feeds Ella Olsen on the near boards, and it comes out to center. Controlled there. And now Annika Johnson from Maple Grove plays it forward. And along the line now, here comes Rice in. Closes, shoots, and missed the net. Comes to the left point, and now Getch takes a shot. Hansen saves, rebound Retram, and she couldn't put it on goal. Now it comes to the near side with 5:05 left in the second period. And it's Getch along the half wall. Takes a shot, might have been tipped in front by Retram, but it stayed out, and that's all that matters from Blaine's point of view as Tim turns at the blue line. Pass to the left for Shipley is too far, and it's going to come back into the zone, not far enough for icing, as Enlow feeds it, and they'll ring it back around on the near side. Stella Retram will come off the wall. Centering pass, and a post-to-post stop on Tater by Hansen, who has had all the answers here tonight to this point. She read that play really well. She saw where the pass was going to go and was already in motion when the puck came across the slot to Tater. She put herself in good position to make a save. Now it runs to the point area, and here's Oakland shooting, and a glove catch by Hansen. Face-off coming up. Tater on for the draw. Now it comes to Oakland at the left point. Played down for Tater behind the net with 4.5 minutes to go. Centering pass comes up the slot. Oakland closes, shoots, save made. And it comes to the far wall. Trying to tip it ahead, and it comes on out to center finally as Fussy tips it. And now again, here comes Maple Grove back. Retram's pass is blocked. Oakland carries on. Centers it. It comes up the slot to Tim. Takes a shot, blocked at the defense. And now they have an opportunity to break out. They are 3-on-2 if they hurry. And it's Fussy over the line, but Tater gets back to take away the advantage. Pass across to the right point is picked off. And here comes Retram back. Tater behind the defense, and the pass through. It hit the defender, Ron. And would have been a breakaway had Ron not made that intervention. Now it's cleared back into the Blaine zone to the right, and it's going to be icing on Maple Grove with 3:46 to play in the second period. And Blaine has stolen a march on the home team here. Maple Grove, number 7 ranked, coming in to this game. Face-off coming up to the left of Brooke Casibo. Up the slot it comes. Here's a shot wide of Casibo's goal from Jansen. And off the inboards, Blaine trying to center it. It's picked up behind the net by Caitlin Leising. Banked off the boards for Courtney. And here they come over the line. Shot blocked off the traffic. And now at center, Stelgis trying to turn with it. 3:20 to go, and then Stelgis lost the puck. And over the line comes Blaine. This is Andre closing, shooting. Casibo makes the save, and we'll get a face-off. Not much on that shot, but Casibo gets the stoppage anyway with 3:14 left in period number 2. It's the 6th shot of the game for Blaine, their 3rd here in the second period. Bouch on the face-off against Stelgis, and Maple Grove wins the draw. And it's going to be played back out to center. Jansen reaches for it and turns it back in. Plays it back into the Maple Grove zone. Here is Caitlin Leising trying to come out of the corner. Loose to the high slot. And now Courtney Leising picks it up. And from the red line, flips it in. 2:50 to go in the second period. Jansen back for it. They feed the wall, and again, the Maple Grove forecheck's giving them lots of trouble here as Johnson tries to hold the zone. Now it's picked up by Fussy, and Blaine will break out. Fussy comes over the line, and then will try to play it behind the net. Couldn't get it past Stensley. Now Blaine able to hold the zone, though, and here's a chance. Jansen shoots, and that goes over the top of the net. 2:25 to go in the second, and now here comes Maple Grove down the near side. Stensley sandwiched by 2 blue shirts. Comes back in the zone, and Macy Jansen, who has been everywhere in the second period for Blaine, now gets a bear hug from Rice, and the puck goes to the corner. It's picked up by Olsen, and now dropped to the right point. They'll come off the boards. Maple Grove looking for space. Here's Tim in the circle. Tim shoots, and that is deflected behind the net. Cleared to the near boards, and with 2 minutes to go, Rice is in deep. Comes off the wall, drops it up the slot. Ella Olsen shoots and is over the top with it. Going over to the far side boards now. Andre goes after it. Lost out, and now played down behind the Blaine goal again. Cleared towards the near side, and it's put on the tape in front, and unable to turn and shoot there was Ella Olsen. Now Johnson feeds down to the corner boards. Holm goes behind the net, and it's going to be picked up there along the wall by Caitlin Ron. And Ron trying to get out. It goes down. Penalty to Maple Grove, and both officials called it. And the penalty is going to go against Taylor Holm with 1:28 to go in the second period. And Blaine will go to the power play, holding the infraction. And the time of the goal is time of the penalty, is 15 minutes and 32 seconds. Blaine on its second power play of the game with 1:28 left in the period. It's in skates. Played up the slot, and it's going to be played into the slot. Now picked up there by Stensley along the boards and played out to center. And now here's Nowicki coming over the line.
Time of the clock, 1:28 in the second period.
Puck to the left point. 1 minute of play here in the second period. Here's a shot that skitters wide of Casebo's goal. As that shot taken there by Enlow. Now the Bengals win a loose puck. And down deep, this is Andre after it. Andre having trouble. And the Crimson pick it up with 40 seconds to go, and they will carry out to center. This is Lauren Stensley. And Stensley goes down, and the referee's not interested there as the puck is played down the left wing. Chasing after it is Singh, but is going to be blocked off there as the linesman had to be quick to jump over that puck, and it's shot all the way back into the Blaine zone with 20 seconds in the second period. And it's picked up there by Nowicki in the right corner. Now his pass across is intercepted by Rettrum. And then Rettrum goes down. And with 5 seconds to go, the puck comes to the circle on the near side. Now here's Peyton Parent playing it ahead, and Sandberg unable to latch onto it as the second period comes to an end. And our score after 2 is Blaine 1, Maple Grove nothing. Shots on goal in the period favored Maple Grove 14-5 for the game. It's 31-8, but they go to the third trailing as Haley Hansen has stopped all 31 of the shots that she has faced tonight. Hold on to your hats. We should have a good third period coming up next here on the Youth Hockey Hub. Back at Premier Bank Rink here at the Maple Grove Community Center, 1-0 Blaine as we start the third period. Blaine will be on a power play for 32 seconds. That's the time remaining in the holding penalty on Taylor Holm at 15:32 of the period. So Blaine is on its second power play now. Maple Grove has 31 shots against sophomore Haley Hansen and no goals. She has been good. When you look at a goaltender that is not that much taller than the crossbar, it's she has really put on a show here tonight. No question about it as the third period starts and it's back into the Maple Grove zone. Oakland turns it around on the boards looking for the puck, and now here comes Stelgis. And Stelgis over the line, cuts to the slot, and it's deflected away by the defender, Caitlin Ron, off to the boards. And Ron in possession now, 10 seconds in the Blaine power play, chance to get the puck up ice here. And Ron will carry it over the Maple Grove line and get it deep. 4 seconds to go in the power play. And now Blaine is back at full strength, and here's Parent dropping it up the slot. It comes out to center, and now it's played offside as Shelby Sandberg played the puck with her skates in the zone, and that's offside. 16:20 to go in regulation time. And the faceoff coming up outside the Maple Grove blue line. Maple Grove works left to right as we call the third period for you as the puck is picked up by Tim. Now a pass to the right for Stelgis. Shoots it in. And the goaltender cuts it off behind the net and then almost had it get away from her. Comes to the slot, and now it's whistled wide, and how that shot didn't get on goal, I'll never know. And here's Tim in the near circle, playing it down behind the net into the corner, more accurately put. And now here's Courtney Leising coming out along the half wall. Drops it to Tim at the right point. She's tied up there by two Blaine players, and now it's banked off the wall and out to center. And now Ron goes down, along with Courtney Leising as the 21s meet. Now played to center, and Tim controls for Maple Grove. 1.5 minutes gone in the third period. Stelgis over the line, plays it in and heads for the bench as they change. Hansen played it, and now it's behind the Blaine goal. As Caitlin Ron cut in front of the net. Now it's played back into the Maple Grove zone. Blaine is changing. Tim will carry over the line and left the drop pass for Tater. Back to Tim in the circle. Trying to get down to Tater in the corner. Drops it to Tim in the high slot. And there's a shot that goes wide. It comes to the near side, picked up by Sandberg. And cleared to the line. And we have a hooking penalty coming here. Behind the play, the referee in the Blaine zone called it, and it's going to go against Maple Grove, and it's on Tristana Tater. So Maple Grove takes its third consecutive penalty here. Hooking penalty at 2:12 of period number 3, and Blaine going on its third power play of the night. They control from the faceoff. And it's dug out of there and played back behind the net. Loose at the right edge, and Casibo had to be sharp there to stop Shelby Sandberg at the right edge. Casibo makes the save, and a faceoff coming up in the Maple Grove zone. 20 seconds gone on the power play. And now, out of the corner they come. A shot, a backhander, and a save by Casibo on Andre. As Andre comes out of the corner again, throws it to the right edge. Backhanded shot onto Casibo, and a save made. As Sandberg again buzzing around looking for a rebound. And another face-off coming up. 1:24 to go in the penalty on Tater. Blaine controls from the face-off. Jansen down to the circle. Picked up there by Fussy. Jansen now has it outside the hash marks, and now comes back behind the net. Jansen waiting for help. Had a player sneaking in off the point, couldn't control the pass, and it comes out to center. Fussy will get there first. And now the Bengals get control. They'll play it into the zone, chasing after it Sandberg, but getting there first is Caitlin Lysing off to the corner boards where Blaine gets possession. And Sandberg plays it behind the net. Now Tim will play it back to center ice where it's controlled by Caitlin Ron. 36 seconds of power play remaining for Blaine as they carry it over the line. Parent leaves a drop and a chance for Jansen from the point, but a weak shot is deflected at the defense and cleared down the ice. And now with 19 seconds to go in the power play, Blaine will try again. Cleared to the near side. And Ron at center ice lost possession to Tim. 5 seconds in the power play. Tim clears it to the left side. And now Maple Grove comes in over the line. Getch with a shot. Saved by Hansen. Cleared behind the net. And the Bengals clear to center. And going back for it, Johnson. Annika Johnson for Maple Grove. 12:34 to go in the third period. Picked up by Getch and nearly stripped away by the Bengals. It's played towards the goal and to the left of Casebo by Andre. And now it's Bouch coming out of the corner. Bouch fanned on the shot, and now here comes Maple Grove back. And this is Courtney Lysing over the neutral ice area. Lost possession. It's dropped back into the Blaine zone. And the Bengals have control. Just over 12 minutes to play now. And it's played into the zone. Here's a shot that goes off the defense from Fussy, and it's picked up behind the net by Tim at full speed. Out the right side she comes and down the wing. Tim stops just outside the dots and now plays it to the area behind the net for Stelgis. And again, Maple Grove buzzing here. 11:40 left. Now behind the net, Courtney Lysing had it stripped away. And Blaine will feed the near circle and break out to center ice. And that is Fussy playing it in. Bodied off by Tater. Johnson behind the net. Fussy will come in and claim the loose puck. Tried to bank it off the wall. Could not get it past. Bella Shipley. Here's a drive that goes over the top of the net from Jansen, who stepped into that one. And now it comes back into the Blaine zone. And the Bengals will regroup there and carry between the defenders. And here comes Caitlin Ron over the line. Tried to flip it towards the goal and couldn't get it through the three white shirts there. Cleared around on the far side for Stella Retram, and now a backhanded pass to center is picked up, and here's Tater down the wing with half a step. Tater shoots, and a glove catch made by Hansen, and we'll get a face-off in the Blaine zone. 10:54 to play in the third period. Shots even so far, 3 a team. As we come up on past the 6-minute mark, here is Retram shooting, and that's deflected with a high stick by Shipley. Blaine has to touch the puck, and they do in the corner to take off the high stick infraction. Tater will come off the wall with it. Tater works in front, shoots, and the goaltender looking behind her, but it's underneath, and Haley Hansen stops another one. Face-off coming up at 10:38 left. Tater facing off against Bouch, and Bouch claims the puck, rings it around the boards to the near side. And it's cleared rink wide out to center. Caitlin Lysing for Maple Grove back into the zone. Clears to the near side for Oakland. Loose in the center circle. Shipley goes after it, so does Oakland. And it comes to the Blaine blue line. They'll pick it up to the near side for Macy Jansen. Pass up the middle is tipped into the zone by Singh, and Blaine will get a change. Now out to center it comes, and Tater will pick it up for Maple Grove and lost it at the blue line. That's in the skates of Fussy as Sandberg stripped the puck off Tater, comes to the near side, and now again Nowicki intercepts a pass intended for Tristana Tater. Now back in the Blaine zone, and it's cleared rink wide to center where Retram will play it right back into the zone. Enlow will bank it off the boards. It took a weird hop and now cleared back around the other way as Rice will come in. for Maple Grove. Now behind the net, Holm has it. Centers to the right edge, and a save made on Ella Olson by Hansen. To the right point, Caitlin Leising cranks up and shoots, and that goes well wide off the glass to the far side. Rice goes in against the boards for Maple Grove and runs to the circle. The Bengals will pick it up, and they clear, but it goes right into the equipment of the defender on that side, and Fussy finally will play at the center, get to the red line, and shoot it in. Casebo sets it up. 7 minutes gone in the third period. And now the Crimson come back. Here's Rice. Over the line. Rice will ring it around behind, looking for Ella Olson on the far wall, and has it there. Now Getch had the puck stripped away, and the Bengals will play it forward. This is Singh. Putting on the brakes. Lays a drop pass back to the right point and returns it down to the wall. Now cleared around behind the net, and Rice goes after it for Maple Grove. And now it's picked up and carried out by Stensley down the near wing. Stensley over the line, angles in, takes a shot, goes off the defense and wide, and off the boards now it's Courtney Leising with it. Puck to the left point, and Getch flattens it and shoots. It runs in front of the net, and there to clear it away was Andre. Puck into the corner now. And with 8:40 to go, it's played around behind the Blaine goal. And going after it there is Ron in the right corner. Banks it off the wall. They play to the line, and it's held in on the line as Parent couldn't clear the zone. Now Blaine does get the puck finally, and they do flip it high in the air. A bouncing puck will be played into the zone, and no icing as Johnson clears around on the right side. And here comes Maple Grove out to center ice, but it's off the stick of Courtney Leising, and over the line the Bengals come back. We're past the halfway mark in the third period as Grace Bouch played it in deep and then heads for the bench on a Blaine change. 8 minutes to play, and now here comes Maple Grove down the wing. Sam Stelgis cuts to the slot. Stelgis fires on a pad save by Hansen off to the near boards. Maple Grove finishes a change. Blaine comes to center, and here they come. Fussy will shoot it back into the Maple Grove zone to the right, where Oakland will turn it back up the wall. And now it runs out to center, and it's picked up by Blaine. And played across. Nowicki to the right side. And over the line comes Blaine. A drop pass. Fussy shoots, and Casebo sticks it back behind the net. Goes off to the left wall. And there's Courtney Leising back behind the goal. Too far for Tim, and Oakland will claim it in the near corner. Pass up the middle. Stelgis touches it on to Shipley. And over the line, Shipley works to the left. They're changing, so Shipley has no help. But now a nice pass to Oakland. Some good vision there. Up the slot is poke checked away, and Shipley takes a shot, and a save by Hansen, who anticipated it very well. Face off in the Blaine zone. 7:09 to play, and the shots are now at 37 for Maple Grove. It's in the circle, and the Bengals will pick it off, and they will come out to center and play it into the zone. Andre goes after it, goes behind the net, working against Tim there, goes down. Puck is underneath them, now comes to the near wall, and it's picked up, and Shipley plays it out for Tater, but it's too far. And now to center, Retram in the center circle. And over the line comes Tater to the left. Goes to the boards. Defender fell going after it. Tater will come to the top of the slot. Tries to thread a pass in front, and a relay by Shipley turned away by Hansen. Comes to the near boards. 6:24 to play as Retram will come off the wall this time. Takes the long shot, and it's loose in front as it came off the goaltender. Shipley was going after it, the freshman, and it's cleared to the line. Tim holds it in right on the line. No, she didn't. It's offside. The official on the far side blows play dead with 6 minutes and 9 seconds to play, and Blaine clinging to that 1-0 lead. The goal from Maddie Andre at the 4:28 mark of the second period has held up. Now from the draw, comes to the near side. It's out to center. And Caitlin Leising lost possession. It's picked up there by Sandberg. And over the line, Sandberg shoots. Casebo saves. And the rebound to the near circle. And it's picked up by Caitlin Leising, who will ring the net and play it back now to the right side. And Getch will bank it off the boards. Here's Holm. And that's knocked away at center ice. And it's played back in by Fussy. And now all this game is for Blaine is just finding ways to get the puck into the zone, get it deep, and keep it there. As Rice comes in, it's a simple game for Blaine now as the puck comes over the line. And it's picked up at center by Fussy, but shielded off. And now it's picked up by Tia Rice. And over the line comes Rice. Goes down, and now goes back behind the net. The Bengals will get possession, and now Maple Grove is going to get a power play. It will come on a hooking penalty with 5:18 left at 11 minutes and 42 seconds. The Bengals will be shorthanded and headed to the bench. The penalty bench is Peyton Parent for the second time tonight. Hooking the penalty at 11:42. Maple Grove on the power play for the second time. And they get control. Getch to feed to the near side. That's broken up and cleared. Second penalty against Blaine. Now Tim in the right corner comes out with a puck. Feeds Tater. Tater having trouble against the wall there, and now it runs into the zone and it's offside. And we'll get a face-off at neutral ice. We're down to 4:54 left, and time a real factor now for Maple Grove, but they've got a power play. Stensley has scored 2 power play goals this season for Maple Grove. Tater has scored 1. And we have a discussion at the Maple Grove bench now. The bench is exercised over something here. Peace and harmony prevails, and we will have a face-off outside the Blaine blue line. 1:36 of penalty time remaining, 4:54 to go in the third period. And it's cleared from the face-off, shot all the way down the ice by Enlow, and Maple Grove will go back for it. Tim behind the net. Lost possession of the puck as the up front forechecker Andre there is doing a nice job of holding it in there. Now it's picked up by Tim, and Maple Grove will come to center. Pass to the left is in the skates of Shipley, and it's stolen away. Andre shoots. Casibo with a blocker pad save. And it comes to Tim in the right corner. Around on the far side. Maple Grove will try the rush again. Too far for Tater, right to the blue line. It's played to the near side, picked up by Ron and shot into the zone. Casibo has to make a stop as behind the net, Getch controlling. Lets Lauren Stensley come through, and down the wing comes Stensley. 49 seconds in the power play. Stensley hits the line, is forced behind the net, had Tater in front, now she wheels behind. Stensley in the slot, waiting for a fifth player to get on as they were changing. Now it's picked up along the wall. And this is Shipley leaving it for Caitlin Lysing. Comes off the wall, shoots, and a glove catch by Hansen. As the late Stuart Scott would say, as cool as the underside of the pillow with 3:49 to play and 31 seconds of penalty to kill. Now it comes to the left point from the face-off. Oakland feeds it off to the wall. Shipley down low. 24 in the power play. A centering pass. Shipley couldn't get it on her blade. And Blaine will pick it up, and they'll clear the zone and clear it the length of the ice. 15 seconds in the power play. 3.5 minutes to play. One more rush for Maple Grove on the power play, and down the wing comes Retram. Hits the line. Poke checked off her stick there. Shipley carries on. And that shot runs up the defender. Comes to the near circle. The penalty is over. Blaine is back to full strength. And behind the net it goes. Looking for Shipley along the wall. Now Retram behind the net for Rice as we come up on 3 minutes to play. Fed to the circle, and now it's Fussy playing it ahead to center. And a good pass for Peyton Parent over the line. Takes the shot. Casibo blocker pad save. And Caitlin Lysing behind the net now feeds it up the near side for Retram. And Retram banks it off the boards to Rice. And left it. Retram, top of the circle, falls as she tried to come in front. Picked up by Peyton Parent and then cleared back to center ice. Here's Rice over the Blaine line. 2:37 to go. Bouncing puck is deflected before it could get to Stensley at the left edge. Now played back behind the net, and going back for it for Blaine is Bouch. And she's tied up with Tater. Comes to the far corner boards. Here's a shot and a save by Haley Hansen. But I repeat myself, 2:21 to play in the third period. 40-14 the shots. In the third period, it's now 9-6 for Maple Grove. Stelgis is on for the face-off against Grace Bouch. And now it's picked up by Tater. Tim threw it across to the near side. Getch off the wall has it. Now played down into the near corner for Stensley. Drop back to Tater at the right point. Over to Tim. High slot, Stelgis sweeps it to the right side of the net, and the Bengals are going to get it behind the goal. And they clear it off to the wall, but Stelgis will hold on the half wall. 1:53 to go. Tater in the corner. Gets away, centers for Stelgis, and a shot whistles wide. Now it goes behind the net, and it's picked up there by Stelgis. Along the wall, comes out in front. Stelgis, it's poke checked away, and now Stensley with just over 90 seconds to play. Stensley, pass doesn't work in the low left corner. Cleared back behind the net, and now it's Getch looking for space. That's poked away as we're down to 1:24 to go. Blaine would like a stoppage of any kind here. Comes to the near wall, and Tater shoots. Hansen saves. Follow-up for Stensley. That's stopped too. And it's cleared around on the dasher boards to Tim at the left point. Holds it in along the wall. I try to center it. And it comes through to the near side. Tater has it. Closes in. Tater fires. And it didn't get through as we're down to 60 seconds to play. Tater centers. Stensley fanned. Or check that. No, Stensley fanned on it. And now it comes to the near side. Stelgis, as we're in the last minute, the goaltender's been pulled for a sixth skater, and it's picked up by the Bengals, and they clear it all the way down the ice. As we're down to 44 seconds to play, it won't go far enough for icing, so Maple Grove will have to rush again. Getch clears around to the near side, and it's picked up by Tristana Tater. Rink-wide pass blocked in the center circle. Fussy has it for Blaine. Plays it into the zone, a swipe at it from Sandberg, and with 25 seconds to go, here comes Maple Grove back. Stensley hits the line, and now plays it down to the corner, and it's picked up there by Jansen behind the net. Over to the far side for Parent with 14 seconds left. Retram in the corner, centers it. Nothing doing there. It's cleared off to the near side boards with 8 seconds to go. Bengals come to center, and they are going to beat Maple Grove 1-0 for the second time this season. The Blaine Bengals, behind a stellar goaltending performance from Haley Hansen tonight. 43 saves in the shutout. In the third period, Maple Grove outshoots Blaine 12-6 for the game. Maple Grove 43 shots, Blaine with 14. And Maple Grove's 7th rank goes down to defeat for the third time this season, the second time against Blaine by the same score. Our final score and the only goal of the game tonight coming from Maddie Andre, third of the season for Blaine at the 4:28 mark, unassisted in the second period. And Haley Hansen and the defense made it stick. Final score from the Premier Bank rink in Maple Grove tonight is Blaine 1, Maple Grove nothing. Jeff Pape is saying thanks for watching. You've enjoyed high school hockey tonight here on the Youth Hockey Hub.